Hello, this is Pastor Jones. I want to spend about 5 minutes with you today. Let me ask you a question. How is it going in the time with God department of your life? You see, there's many things that vie for our time, our talents, our energies. But the most important thing in your life is your time with the Lord. How is it going? Are you rushed? Is your time with God shallow? Is it dutiful? Or do you have it under control with quality time? You're really spending some quality time with God every single day. Is it a regular time? I like one preacher said to me, so when I used to come home from work, pastoring a small church, he said I'd come through the door, immediately go down the basement to my prayer closet and spend time in prayer with God. My friends, it's not only set aside quality time, but there needs to be a regular time at the level where the tap roots of your soul can really sink down and be fed and be strengthened in God. E.M. Bounds cautioned us to be little with God is to be little for God. And I think any one of us that are Christians, we don't want to be little for God. We want to be big for God. We want to make a difference for the Lord in this world in which we abide. I want you to keep in mind, Satan's strategy is to dull your spiritual hunger. How does he do that? He does it by playing upon your inclination towards such things as procrastination. It's nice that you're going to do it, but some of you never get around to doing it. Materialism. You're always out to get something, and you lose track of God in the midst of all of it. Sensuality. It's everywhere today. Not only on TV, but the movies, the radio, it's everywhere. It captivates our attention and takes our eyes off the Lord. Overworking. Yes, there are some of us that unfortunately overwork sometimes, and it steals our time from God. The Bible tells us in Hebrews 3:12 and 13, take care lest any one of you be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. Can we be honest enough to admit to something very basic today? We do exactly what we want to do, and we find the time to do it. So stop using the excuse to God, to your church, where you don't have time. Because you know what? You do have time for golf and bowling. You do have time for all those vacations and little Sunday trips. You do have time for TV, your favorite friends. And let's be reminded that a casual approach to God simply won't cut it. It won't cut it. You shall seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. That's what Jeremiah told us in the 29th chapter in the very first verse. And it hasn't changed. If you're half-hearted about your pursuit of God, you'll get half-hearted results. Passion and pursuit are the criteria for knowing God. Let me ask you something. Are you a man or a woman that has enough stuffing in you, if I can say that term, to rise to the challenge today of spending some real quality time with God? Listen, nobody is shortchanged who gives God the cream of the crop of their time, their effort, and their energy. My friends, if you're going to shortchange something, please, I beg you, don't shortchange God. Hope I gave you something to think about. You have a great day. I'll look to see you soon. God bless.